Boy, oh boy. I got me some more random thoughts, or if you want to say random ramblings. And boy, oh boy, man. You know, just came out of my therapy session. No, I just feel like now I'm pretty much in the hot seat. Now look, this is only what appears to be, I think it's only my 5th session. And like I said in yesterday's video, I mean, this is only the beginning of me just getting the help that I need, the quote unquote the help that I need, the mental health. And right now, I think it is gonna take some time. I've made it clear before yesterday, and I'm gonna make it clear again. Now, my therapist, like towards the end of the session, and made it clear, he was just asking me, about the purpose of therapy. Now, of course, I never had experienced therapy like this in my whole life. I know, I mean, the first couple of sessions was fine, right? There's some good, but there's just more of, like, I'm not gonna say bad. I think it's just more of like some real growing, and maybe even some growing pains, if you want to call it, just mentally getting better. That is a process for me that I've had struggled with, pretty much you can say all my life, and even from the last few years. And so now for me to take therapy, it's look, I'm gonna say this, and I said it to the guys yesterday in the group chat. What is this dude doing? You don't realize that I'm on this lane and you're about to shift over to. No, you're gonna risk yourself an accident, bro. But I'm just saying. So, anyways, yeah, it's as long as I'm still in this workplace, as long as I'm still in this dump, it is gonna take a while for me to really, and he knows. My therapist knows that I've been there for 12 years. I told him, and I told him, especially with what I've been feeling here and there. But now this is where I kind of gotten into the hot seat, because he did let me know about, hey, you're pretty much in therapy for a reason, man. What is therapy? And I told him, well, to the best of my ability, what it is and what it means and all that. So now I can feel it through his tone too. Like, he's really, he's challenged. Obviously, I know he's challenging me. He, it's why I'm there. He's giving me pointers and giving me different methods how to handle myself better and all of that. So I know it's only been 5 sessions, right? So for my sake, knowing of these ongoing mental inconsistencies that I've been dealing with, or just some very severe mental struggles, it's getting now to where, while I am taking therapy, I mean, there's gonna be some times when certain things that I do, it's going to be more of like a growing pains thing, and some of it's going to be some good praise here and there. But for the most part, it is going to be, an improvement process. For me, it's going to be a slow process of improvement, knowing I'm in this dump and knowing that I get what my therapist is saying, right? And he's not wrong. I did bring him to an example of when Kathleen was there, that I collaborated with her about doing National Cheese Pizza Day or so. On the day of Dan's birthday, I remember it fell on a Friday. That one year that I did it, brought the pizza to everyone. I did it twice, and some people really got into it. It was a lot of people, and I mean, I get what he's saying because I've done it before. It's just now, like I've just really just minding my own business, knowing how this dump is, and I mean, as much as possible, I could try, and I know that he's doing the best. He's doing his best, to push me to not feel like a victim of how do I put this? What they've done to me and this and that. It's that's why I'm in therapy, because I gotta do, I gotta do, I'm there to just basically improve my mental health. That's the whole purpose of taking therapy. Now, of course, it's easy to say, yeah, I know the definition of seeking therapy, because that is for mental health. But at the same time, I gotta know that this is it's more applying it, understanding it better than it is knowing what the definition of it is. So I gotta really take the applying, and usually, I can know what something is by the definition, but to understand it and apply it is a whole different animal. And the applying, of course, it does take some time here and there. It does take some, it's it is gonna be some time for me to apply what I've learned. So it's based on week by week, I gotta find myself improving on certain areas. And by the way, that survey I took, man, my score, my anxiety score, man, yeah, dude, it's it's a little worse, man. They go out of 21. This one, it's just pretty bad. It's worse than it was last time. So now it's a 17. It was 14. Now it's 17. And it's very evident in what I've been feeling the last few days, and especially what transpired last weekend. And things are only going to get more and more and more challenging on the go. And now I know I've had a lot of distraction as of late and as of this recent, and I know I'm still doing everything I can to get out of that dump. And what this place is, and look, I told the therapist about how the company president is, and it's like, he's never gonna change his ways, and even though that I'm blaming him for my mental health, and I know I can tell he wasn't liking that. So that's what he means, and that's when he started to kind of put me in the hot seat when I said, hey, what is the purpose of seeking mental health? Look, I said it. Yes, it's easy to know what it is by the definition, but to understand and apply it is the next step forward. And we all know, to understand and applying it in the process is it takes more work and to really adhere to the definition of mental health, or therapy. Now again, this is my first time. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I gotta go through 10 sessions for me to become therapy certified. And as of right now, it's just like I know I gotta work through a lot of things, and just feeling like what I'm feeling right now. And I know I'm doing everything I can to really put my career to really put my career first and to really feel like, I'm doing something with my life other than feeling really stuck at where I'm at. But this is where, I got to step up my game. And I said it, in order for me to get back on the right path, on the railroad track, I got to get a new job. Regardless of what the weather is, sunny, rainy, overcast, however you want to put it. In the end, I got to get back on track. Because right now, I can't really be doing much. Yeah, I'm doing my best to enjoy my life. Even that's already hard enough for me to do so, because of what I'm going through and me just really struggling to find out, how to get back on track and to really feeling like I'm, just knowing what my future will be, and that's been my concern. My basketball shoot-around season, it's been much better than it was last year in this time. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I gotta know what's next for me, and how to get back on track. And right now it's been a struggle, and I'm really trying to find the light. And right now I've just been in a lot of distraction mode. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up here, and I'm still doing everything I can to get out of my dump. Like, even if I'm in my dump, I'm more focused on how to better myself, and just really trying to avoid everything I can, my anxiety and this and that. It's just shocking to see that my severe anxiety is just getting worse like that. Surprisingly enough, I'm still able to really do things, even on my basketball shoot-around season. Granted, yesterday it was just a little more of a struggle. I won, but it was not like, it wasn't very convincing enough. I did had that convincing mid-range jumper to seal it, even though I missed the 4. And yeah, man, crazy. But anyways, at some point, I got to get better, and it may really need me. It may really need me to get Russ and Dewey back. But I'm gonna talk about that in another video. So catch y'all later.